Hi, y'all. I'm here to give you your full moon tarot reading. This is going to be for August 15th, 2019. Yes, okay. It is going to be in Aquarius, if I remember. I may be wrong. I'm sure somebody's going to correct me. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit into this. This is going to be a general collective reading. It's not going to resonate with all you. It all depends on your placement. Okay? Now, with this full moon, this is going to be mainly focusing on your love life. This is going to be mainly focusing on love and affection. Now, because of this, this could lead to some stress and to some drama. Now, the type of drama that varies depending on how stressful your current relationship is, how rocky you guys are. If you guys are doing pretty well, there may be a little riffle, but it's something that you're able to work through, talk it out without a problem. Now, with this could be leading to some anger. This is about like some control issues, some power issues. If you are single, do not lower your standards. You're wanting, the overall vibe, including partnership, especially partnership, but also single, is that you're wanting love and affection. Your need for it. You're not getting loved. So if there's a lack of human interaction, you may be supplementing that by eating more food, maybe doing retail therapy. You may be dealing with substance abuse or drinking a little bit more or smoking a little bit too much of that Mary Jane, as so fucking old school, right? Okay. So, so you may be dealing with that. You need to look within yourself. This is about self-love. And this is about focusing on yourself, being alone, and finding your own self-acceptance. Now, you may be moody, and you may be short-tempered, and this is going to leave you to react without thinking. You may be dealing with some sort of like a little mini crisis, but it may lead up to a turning point in your life. It may lead up to something. It could be some self-destructive behavior. You may be dealing with somebody that's controlling or manipulative. This could be very like obsessive or jealousy type. There could be like affairs. So if there's an affair that's happening, it may be coming out. But this is about karmic lessons. For a small percentage of you, somebody may be coming in just to fuck up your shit, just to be messy and then bounce. And that's the whole purpose. They come in, they just fuck up your shit, and then they leave. For a good portion of you, I do feel like there's good news that is coming your way. Life is about to change for the positive. Overcoming evil. So that's what I pulled up on the interwebs. So let's go ahead and decided to change cards a little bit. I do that from time to time. I felt like I needed to go back to these cards. There were additional messages that needed to be said. Now, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button, just so you know when I'm dropping content. Make sure you comment down below if the reading resonates with you, or if you want to go ahead and debate me, you want to go ahead and argue with me about how the reading is wrong, go ahead, have at it. I like to have a little bit of fun. I like a little bit of trolling. Let's see here. If you'd like a personal reading, make sure that you go down in the description box. There's a link to my Instagram page. I do post daily tarot, oracle, affirmation readings. I do a lot of live streams. My pricing is available there. You can DM me directly if you'd like to book a personal reading. So let's see what's going on for you guys. No whammies, big money, right? Make a like a high, make a hiney ho. Make a like a high, make a shiny ho. 444. Okay. Let's get this attainment going. This is how we do tarot. So the bottom of the deck, I have the Empress card reverse. Followed by the Ace of Wands. I fucking told you this is throughout this thing. So you don't feel good. You don't feel sexy. If you're single, you just kind of let yourself go because it's like, nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I guess I'm going to go ahead and eat worms. Like, I'm so single. I'm so alone, alone, alone. Like, I'm so alone. My vibrator has a headache. Like, it's that kind of thing. You know, or your right hand is telling you it needs a vacation or needs, and you know, it needs a break. Like, we're on a break. You're just really wanting to be desired, to be sexual, to feel attractive. Now, for a small percentage of you, you may try to have a fling. You just feel very frumpy. And you want some loving. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants loving. Everybody wants loving. Kind of interesting because I've been feeling this energy like this was going to be happening, and then before doing the live stream I just did a very quick bullshit just reading up on this before coming on here. Because I get some people asking like, how do you know? I'm like, I just Google it, and it's just like the first 2 or 3 things I looked up, and that's just how it goes. Because I'm that person. Okay. So let's see what's going on for you guys for the... Okay, holy shit, okay. Let me take this shit in. Okay, so the bottom of the deck I have, it is the 8 of Pentacles here. Some of you just feel like garbage, and all you really need to do is just hit the gym. Like, if you hit the gym for like a month or 2, you'll notice a difference. You feel like yourself. Things will be looking up. Things are looking up for Millhouse, right? So you can do that. Some of you guys have just been so busy with work, you've just let yourself go. It's like, I'm sorry, work like 12 hours, 14 hours, you know, plus hours a day. I'm exhausted. I can't do shit. You know, I go home, I maybe eat a meal, I maybe watch like 20 minutes of TV, and then I roll over and fall asleep, and I wake up and do the same thing over again. It could be this individual, like, work has overtaken them, and their thing is, well, we live in this, I get you these things so I can provide for you. Like the roof over your head, the neighborhood we live in, you know, I'm doing this for you. Like, I'm working all these hours, I'm putting in all this stuff so we can survive, so we can do our daily things that we want to do. Now, starting off, we have the Sun card reverse, Leo vibe. So some of you guys are dealing with some unhappiness. You guys are going to be leaving Leo season. You're going to be going into Virgo season, which is already like a little judgy and being straightforward. Nothing wrong with that. I got a lot of Virgo in my chart, you know. You're wishing that you're not happy how you look, how you feel. You're not happy with the connection that you have with your partner, with other people. You're just like, what's the point of working on me if nothing good comes out of it, right? You got to realize that that energy is going away. That is a thing of the past. So this unhappiness, this funk that you're feeling, it's not going to be permanent. Now, there is a delay in your happiness. There's going to be, the outcome is not going to be exactly how you want it to be. And that's why you're kind of butthurt. Now, a chapter has ended, and we have the Emperor card here. Now, you could have had dealing with somebody that was very controlling, very demanding. Somebody that may have was financially controlling. This person would not allow you to leave the house. This person was trying to restrict you from even working. This person did not like you being independent of any shape or form. This person would try to pass off pretending that they were a nice person or they were a passive person, but they're not. You realize what a real partner is like, and you strive to gain that partner. Some of you have learned, if you are a male, you have learned what a real man is. And that is your own personal interpretation because of your own personal struggles that you had to deal with since dealing with men throughout your life. You know, your father, if you had any brothers, you know, uncles, every man that you've interacted with from a little pup to up, right? You now know the definition of what a real man is, and you've shaped to become a better version of yourself. Now, there is a delay. Now, this isn't the best karma, but it's not like super terrible. It's not like the Tower card or anything like that. This is just not getting the exact outcome that you wanted to, because it is a little bit of a disappointment. You know, it kind of feels like a little bit like a wah wah, like that kind of thing. Not the James Charles wah wah wah, right? Hey hey hey, right? So it's not like that. Only like 4 people is going to get that watching this. I swear to God. So there's not a lot of happiness here. You were just wanting more. It's kind of it's like finding out that you won it's like winning 4th place. Like your room filled with 4th place trophies. Something like that. There's a delay because you're no longer going to be following the same old patterns. You're tired of giving of your time, your money, your energy. It's like you're cutting ties with an individual that's trying to financially control you, or somebody may be cutting ties financially with you. This person is extremely controlling. This person's controlling because they're trying to get you dependent on them, and you're cutting that out. They're trying to control you with the 4 of Pentacles here. They're trying to control you. It's like, please, baby, please, baby, 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 please. But you're not going to continue to be in this relationship. Now, with the Strength card here and the 5 of Cups, you know that getting out of this relationship is very hard, but you're able to overcome it. Now, for a small percentage of you, if you choose to stay in this relationship, which I have no idea why, because it's like, if you cling on to it, I mean, if you want to stay into it, you'll be miserable. Like, you will be miserable in the relationship if you continue to go through it. This is only, of course, this only applies if the relationship is extremely rocky and you've been going through some bad times for quite some time. This is if this relationship is very self-destructive. This is very toxic. This is not like you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whomever, whatever, you're having a tiff you know, or you've been going through a little funk or a thing, which every relationship does, but you know when a relationship is bad. You know when it's bad. So I don't want you to freak out and be like, okay, I got to break up with my partner right away. I don't want, you'll know if the reading resonates with you. You know, don't try to force the reading. Don't try to force it. So since the full moon is mainly focused on love life, whether if you're single or married, I'm going to be using a bunch of oracle and affirmation decks. And so I'm going to be first using the French Vintage Stamp Love Oracle deck. So let me go ahead and mix these up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start taking cards. Let me get one more card. Perfect. Okay, this is so fucking good. Okay. Alrighty then, so now, commitment. Your relationship moves on to the next stage of love and unity. So this is going to bring your relationship stronger to the next level. Now, new love. Destiny is guiding you to new love. Trust your intuition. So for people who are single, new love is coming your way. Just remember, don't settle for less. If you are in a current relationship, your current relationship will strengthen even more. For a small percentage of you, you may be in a committed relationship, but you find a new love. You know, you are in a love triangle. Okay, missing you. Thoughts of you are on their mind, considering feelings and emotions. So an ex, somebody that you dated prior, an old friend, whomever, is going to be coming back. New chapter. A new chapter in your book of love is calling for a fresh start. I'm telling you, somebody's. So you're going to be, for a small percent of you, you're going to be dealing with like a 3-party situation. So you could be in a new relationship. You may be dating somebody new, or you may be dating this person for a while, and they're wanting to take things to the next level with you, right? Want to make things Facebook official. They want to move in. They want to put a ring and wipe that bitch, whatever the case may be. And then your ex or whomever comes back, and you're like, I love you. I miss you. I want to start a new chapter with you. Looking pretty fucking good. I'm going to tell you that right now. Good for you. You look marvelous. You look motherfucking marvelous. Now, luminous. Now, radiance and vibrant energy shines upon you now. I'm telling you, you are feeling like dog shit for whatever reason. You shouldn't. That phase is going to move very quickly. This energy is coming in. This is the days of our fucking life. This is the days of tarot. The days of oracle. I'm telling you, the days of oracle. This is like the days of our lives. This is some good, juicy fucking tea right here. This is some good fucking tea. And devotion. This love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you. I'm telling you, this is so fucking good. So, okay. Shit, what am I doing? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you, this is going to be the breakup deck. So this is a breakup oracle deck, affirmation deck. These are additional messages from the universe. So if you are currently in a if you currently broke up with your partner, or things are rocky, things are on a break. It could be an ex coming right back. You may be coming to me because, hey, an ex is coming back and they're saying all this shit to me. You know, do I really want to be with them? So these are additional messages that you need to hear. Okay. You feel misunderstood and underappreciated. Why would you want to say that? Why would you want to stay with someone like that? Yeah, no shit. When you're in a terrible relationship, especially when somebody would always gaslight you and they would try to control you, try to financially overtake things, try to take away your identity, yet you want to be with them. Are you smoking crack? Like, you know what I mean? Okay, so don't torture yourself. Delete them off your social media. Pull the Scorpio vibe. That's what I do. Not all the time, but a lot of times, especially if somebody's toxic, if things did not go as well anticipated, then bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye. You know, it's best to just block them. You know what I mean? Don't have them in your life. You don't need to have that energy. You don't need to get worked up every time you see them on your social, on your social media, you know, on your news feed. You know, you see them, they're in a relationship, or they're dating somebody, or they're just flexing just to try to get a reaction from you, you know. So, yeah. Now, are you really afraid to be alone in this moment? Okay, don't settle for less. This is very important. Don't settle for less. This is a choice. Don't settle for less. That is the worst thing you can ever do. This is from my personal advice from me to you. Do not settle for less. I settled for less in a lot of my personal romantic relationships, and even settle a lot in relationships in general, with friendships, with family, with partners. And you sell a little bit of yourself, and you're thinking that if you just adapt yourself a little bit, you know, maybe this person will eventually change, maybe things will be different, and it gets to the point where it just sucks out your identity altogether. And it's because they always put you down. You don't want to be in a relationship because you're afraid to be alone, because you can't deal with yourself. You need to find out why you choose to be in this type of relationship. You know? You need to dive deep. Know this breakup is good for you. It's self-inflicted torture to stay with someone you're not happy with. No shit. You know, when a relationship is toxic, that is just very abusive. You know, you're hoping, you know when it's bad, when you're constantly trying to convince your girlfriends that, you know, things will change once fill in the blank stops happening, or, you know, or this starts happening, whatever the case. And if you're saying that literally every day, wake the fuck up, right? So if you can't find the lesson in the breakup yet, just accept things as they are, and it will bring you peace. So if you're wanting that fucking closure, you don't want that closure talk. And I've had this with a conversation with a buddy before, and he did not follow my advice, and he chose poorly on that one, you know, and I gave him the 411. So this individual, I'm not going to name names, he was still hung up on an ex. where one day he came home and this person packed up all their shit and left, you know? And this person was in a relationship, you know, and this person has moved on and everything. And he just always wanted that closure, like why he didn't know what he did wrong. So I say, bro, I can be your ex and list off a whole bunch of random laundry list of things on what the possible reasons are. Here we go. You know, I don't like you because you're balding. I don't like you because you're out of shape. I don't like you because there's a lot of things that are going on in your life personally that is causing a lot of physical and mental issues that is way too much for me to handle. I don't like how your job overtakes our entire life. I don't like your music. I find you chewing with your mouth full open. I mean, I'm just listing a whole bunch of random things that are true, not true, whatever, you know. And it's like, do any of these things help you? No. It makes you feel more shitty. Like, what's the point? Move on. You don't need to close your talk. Whatever excuse this individual tells you is never going to be good enough. Their shitty excuse, their shitty reasoning is not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not going to fill that void. It's just going to make you more pissed. It's going to make you feel more shitty. Stop it. They're not worth it. Okay. I felt like I had to yell that. Oh my God, it was like almost Gilbert Gottfried up in that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and give you one more reading. I want to give you guys a little bit of love and care. This is going to be the Rebel deck. This is the couples edition. So this is a Rebel deck's couple edition. So these are additional messages from the universe from me to you, things that you need to hear, some words of advice. So if you are in a relationship, because I figured it's only fair to not only do one for singles, but also do one for couples too. Okay. Okay, so message one, check yourself. You're playing with fire. Sit back and relax, or love is in your future. Yeah, that is very important, and I'll be honest, if a dude does not do that, yeah, it's going to be a no for me, dog. Okay, love can hurt like hell. Breathe that shit through. Keep that shit clean. Gross bathrooms and dirty floors suck. Fuck feelings. You have logic for a reason. Use it. Okay. So hopefully the readings resonated with you. If they did, please comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, the notification button. If you would like a personal reading, in the description box is a link to my Instagram channel. Check out my pricing there. You can DM me directly if you like to book a reading. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And, nanu.